This video will give you a very brief introduction to algebra. We'll explore the concept of variables and we will start solving some simple equations. To begin, let's consider an example you will already be familiar with. If I ask you what is the answer to 4 plus 2, I'm sure you would tell me that the answer is 6. What if I move the block to the beginning? My question now is, if I add 2 to another number, I get 6. What is the first number? Clearly, the answer is 4, because 4 plus 2 equals 6. But we could replace the box with a letter, such as X, Y, or Z. This is called an equation. If you are asked to solve the equation, it means you need to find the value of X, which would make the statement true. We call X a variable. We have already figured out that X must be equal to 4, but we will go through it step by step so that you know how to approach a question like this. We want to get X on one side of the equation with all the numbers on the other side. To do this, we need to subtract 2 from both sides. We know that 2 minus 2 is just equal to 0. So the left-hand side becomes just X. The right-hand side is 6 minus 2, which is 4. So we get that X is equal to 4. The most important rule to remember when solving equations is that whatever you do to one side, you must always do to the other. So when we subtract 2 from the left-hand side, we must always subtract 2 from the right-hand side as well. Let's check our answer. If we replace the X in our original equation with the number 4, we get 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. This is clearly true, so we know our answer is correct. Let's try another example. This time, I'm using Y instead of X. Remember, I said at the beginning that you can use any letter in place of the block. The meaning remains the same. Again, we want to get the Y to one side of the equation, with the numbers on the other side. To do this, we add 12 to both sides. Because minus 12 plus 12 is just equal to 0, we end up with Y by itself on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is equal to 3 plus 12, which is 15. As we did with the first example, you can verify for yourself that a value of 15 in place of the Y would give us the correct answer of 3 in the original equation. That brings us to the end of our introduction to algebra. The next video is called Solving Basic Equations and will give you some more examples to practice.